Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Create This Book. Today's prompt is going to be creating a page of polka dots. And I want to let you guys know it right now. I am doing this book in order. I don't know if I mentioned that in another video, but I noticed that like a lot of people will do random pages. I can't do that. I just feel really weird doing that. So my book is going to be done in the order that the pages are, because that's my OCD, and that's like I'm like this. This is how I am. It's like I can't even watch, like, if a lot of people will be like, oh, you know, like you can watch this movie, it's only like, you know, 10 minutes in. No, it doesn't matter if it's 10 minutes in. I have to start from the beginning. That's just the way I am. I'm a weirdo, and that's okay, because I love it. I have a hair in my mouth. Hold on. Gross. I don't know if I got it. Okay. So I took the liberty of saving you guys the torture of watching me actually draw. And I basically just already drew what I'm going to be doing. So I'm going to start by doing some polka dots on here. And I'm hoping that you guys will understand or know what I'm talking about, especially if you're Canadian, because I'm going to give you a hint. This was a television show that, you know, was around back in the day. So hopefully you guys will know what I'm talking about. And it will be revealed in the end. So I've got some stuff here that I'm going to use to make some polka dots, because I could freehand it, but I want them to actually look like circles. So we're just gonna not freehand it. All right. So while I do that, you can watch as I fast forward. So I'm going to start by adding my polka dots to the page. As I'm working, I would love it if you guys took a stab at what you think my page is going to be, because I want to know if it's like apparent or not, right? Like, and I mean, a lot of you may not know what this page is going to be, because maybe you were not here in Canada at the time that it was on. It is a TV show. And some of you may not have actually watched it, even if you were here. So we'll see. Let's get started. Have any of you ever... I'm so bad at drawing that I can't even draw a circle with a stencil without it coming screwed up in some way, you know? But I want these polka dots to actually look like polka dots and not look like some kind of weird trapezoid. So they're a little bit askew. All right, so we're done with the color, with the circles, or the dots as we're gonna call it. And I'm just going in with some Prismacolor pencils, and I wanted to use these pencils because I just bought them. Well, not just, like a couple weeks ago I got them. And I really, really wanted to try them out because everybody says such good things about them. So I want to know, like, what's so good about them, because they are bloody expensive. I was able to get them on sale at Michael's for 40% off. So I got the 150 pack. You know? Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. Why did I do that? Okay, you know what? I'm not going to have an overlap here because I don't really think that it's necessary. I will say these pencils do sharpen quite nicely. And I'm used to coloring with Crayolas. I know, I'm old school. But I figured, you know, like they're cheap. Let me just color with Crayolas. And what I'm noticing right off the bat from coloring with these guys is that I'm actually getting like some good color on the page, and I'm not straining my wrist pressing so hard to the paper. So that's actually really nice. Yeah. Now I do want to point out that this page here has been glued on and it's making a crease over here, so this circle is definitely going to look a little bit weird. Yeah, see, there we go. The weirdness has begun. But there's really nothing I can do about that I know of anyways. So we're just gonna have to deal with the crease. I know this is gonna haunt me in my sleep, but you know what? I need to work on letting shit go. Especially this kind of shit. Let me zoom in a little so you guys can see what I'm doing here. I didn't want to use alcohol markers for this because, like I said, I wanted to try out the pencil crayons, but also because I wanted to take a break from using the alcohol markers because I feel like I've been kind of using them for everything in this book so far, and I kind of want to use this book as a way to experiment with other mediums as well. So coloring this page is not going to be as smooth as coloring this page. I'm just pointing that out. All right. Also, I want to point out that I am glad that I did the drawings off the screen because I do feel like coloring this in pencil crayon is going to take longer than coloring it in alcohol markers. And I really didn't want to have to do like a whole thing, you know? So I don't think you guys are going to be able to guess what this is just yet. Because I'll be honest, I don't even, like, I'm Googling the colors of these polka dots because the colors of these polka dots are actually what should be giving it away. And I'm Googling them, and I gotta be honest, I don't remember these particular colors that I'm using right now. So, like, I don't know if I'm even doing this right. I will say that I remember somebody telling me that because Prismacolors are supposed to be like buttery smooth, you will have to sharpen them often, and they are correct. Especially because I like to color with a very nice, you know, like I don't like coloring when it's like that. I feel weird coloring when it's that close to the bottom or whatever you want to call it. So these little black streaks, for some reason my pencil crayon has these black streaks on it. I don't know where they came from, because this is the first time I'm using them. What the fuck, Prismacolor? Okay. So I think I might want to outline these circles in black, because I really like when things are outlined in black. But I'm going to wait until I finish the page before I decide. So hang in there. Okay. Now, the big reveal, hopefully this will actually tell you guys what this page is supposed to be designed after. Ta-da! Have you guys figured it out? Should I tell you, or should I just start coloring it? I think I'm going to do it on this side. And I think I'm going to try and do this in... maybe I'm going to do it in paint marker. My lines are just terrible. I feel like coloring this, I feel like I'm smudging everything. I always do this. I always get like paint everywhere, or marker, or something. Oh, see, look what I mean. Okay, so that's done. One thing I hate about Posca markers, and I don't know if like they all do this, but look at this. Like, I think I mentioned this before, but you see how like there's that chunk of like yellow hanging off of there? I can't freaking stand that. It's so annoying. And I don't see it happening. Like when I watch people do their videos and they're coloring with these Posca markers, I never see it happening to them. I'm gonna let that dry. And I'm gonna do this. Shit. Ugh. Because I'm so impatient. I don't want to wait till shit dries. So, this is what happens. Be patient. Apparently art requires patience, which I don't have. So now I just want to wait until this dries, because I want to outline the yellow circles. And I know that it looks messy, but I mean, I don't know. I'm just like a messy artist, I guess. I mean, like I said, I'm not an artist. I'm just messy. Again, see what happens when you don't wait until your paint marker dries. I'm so impatient and it bothers me, but I can't help it. The good thing is I can kind of try to cover it up, but I'm just trying to remove these pieces, but that doesn't look like it's gonna happen. Let's get rid of that. All right, so we're gonna actually let this dry. Oh no, my pokaroo is wet. Okay, so this is the finished version of my little pokaroo guy. I'm going to cut this. And I find that things look better when they're outlined. I don't know, I like them. I don't know why I decided to cut him out like this instead of just paste him, but I suppose things happen for a reason, right? I haven't really talked much in this video because I'm going to be honest with you, this video really took a lot out of me because I've never drawn a pokaroo. I've never, like, coloring with pencil crayons too is really annoying. Yes, the Prismacolors are good. However, I don't like how often I have to sharpen them, but I do like how they color, so I guess that kind of balances everything out. And what else? Oh, Posca markers are also annoying to use. I guess, like, you can say my favorite thing to use is either like actual paint or alcohol markers. It's pretty much what I like. So, oh, see, like, I always take it too far and then I ruin it. This is annoying. Okay. So let's gather up the garbage. Okay, where's my book? Spooky Boots, I need my book, please. Thank you, baby. You're the best. Okay. That is not what I'm looking for. I swear I had two-sided tape somewhere here. So, guess what, guys? I don't. which means we're back to using these garbage glue sticks. Yay! Okay. So I'm thinking I'm gonna put this right here. Oh no, I wanted the Big Mama for this. You know, it's funny because this whole time that I've been working, my cat decides to, you know, sleep on the couch. The minute I bring out the sticky stuff, he comes up here because that's my Spook Boots. That's my little baby. I love you, but your decision making is terrible, my boy. All right, let's get this stuck before he gets it stuck to him. My proportions are terrible also. I don't really know where to put him because he's so small. I really wanted to make him bigger, but we're gonna deal with a little baby Polkaroo. Originally, I wanted to make this one of those like flip doors, but then I realized, okay, Paula, why don't you just relax because you're not that good at what you do. So just take things slow. So that's what I did, because for once, you know, and I have to fix this because otherwise it will bother me. And I have to fix this. Spooky, maybe don't chew on the cords. Because, you know, kind of need those, baby. Okay. So as soon as Spooky decides to, you know, oh yes, another thing, I didn't know if I should go over these polka dots. Okay, Spook, my love, make up your mind. Go. There you go. Well, can you tell I'm rushing now? Because all my lines are crooked. It's like I just feel like I've been working too long on this and it needs to be done now. Because, you know, a lot of people say like, oh, why don't you just like take breaks? But the problem is, because of my cats, I can't really take a break. Because I can't leave stuff unattended up here because they will eat it. Because apparently I didn't adopt kittens. I adopted pterodactyls. Well, one pterodactyl and one Tyrannosaurus Rex. So let's do that. All right. Okay, so I'm calling this done because I feel like the more I do, oh, hold on, wait. I wanted to make this more yellow because Okay. That made absolutely no difference. And I regret doing it because now I ruined that. Okay, perfect. That's fine. That's it. We're calling this done. This kitten moved my tripod. This is the finished product. This is the finished page. My page of polka dots. And if you haven't guessed it, it's the polka dot door from, I guess it was the 80s. And I'm going to be honest, I always hated him. And maybe that's why I shouldn't have done this page, because I think that out of all the pages, this one gave me the most trouble. But this is it. Thanks for watching and, you know, hanging out with me, even though I didn't do, I mean, I don't know, it didn't come out too bad, but, you know, it could have come out better, I think. But yeah, I'll see you guys next week. What are we doing next week? We are going to create a recorded conversation. Oh. Okay. Well, you know what? We're going to deal with this next week. Until then, I'll catch you guys later.